Life teaches us to grind, hustle, and chase until we collapse. We're told that everything we want lies on the other side of force. But the ancient Stoics discovered a deeper truth, one that flips modern manifestation on its head. They understood that you don't create a powerful life through frantic effort. You create it through inner stillness, mental clarity, emotional sovereignty, and the quiet courage to trust the natural rhythm of life. These are 10 Stoic rules that, when lived consistently, unlock the flow of everything you desire, not through desperation, but through alignment. Rule 1. Desire without desperation. Most people chase their dreams with clenched fists and white-knuckled urgency, unaware that desperation pushes their blessings away. The Stoics taught that desire becomes magnetic only when it is detached from need. Want what you want with open hands, not clenched ones. Hold your dreams lightly, like a butterfly resting on your palm. When your happiness no longer depends on the outcome, you stop radiating lack and start radiating confidence. And confidence is the energetic frequency of abundance. True manifestation begins the moment you can say, "I desire this deeply, but I remain whole even without it." Rule 2. Master the present moment. The future is where our fantasies live, but the present is where creation happens. Most people lose their power by mentally living in tomorrow or clinging to yesterday. But all opportunities, all intuition, all synchronicity exists right here in this breath. Presence isn't passive, it's potent. When you return to the now, you notice the chance conversation, the subtle nudge, the quiet idea that opens doors. Presence sharpens your perception and elevates your energy. When you stop living for the future, you paradoxically create a better one. Rule 3. Accept resistance instead of fighting it. Life will place obstacles in your path, not to punish you, but to prepare you. The Stoics believe that resistance is not the enemy. It is the sculptor of your strength. What blocks you is shaping you. What slows you is refining you. When you stop resenting the obstacles and start learning from them, they transform from barriers into gateways. Nothing becomes easier, but you become wiser, calmer, and more capable. Manifestation accelerates the moment you stop saying, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "How is this happening for me?"
Rule 4. Reclaim your inner authority. The moment you give your peace, confidence, or worth to external circumstances, you lose control of your destiny. Stoicism teaches that nothing outside you can determine your internal state unless you hand it the power. Stop letting your bank account dictate your value. Stop letting rejection define your identity. Stop waiting for permission to feel worthy. When you reclaim your inner authority, you start moving through the world with a grounded confidence. And confidence attracts opportunities that insecurity scares away. Manifestation begins inside, long before it shows up outside. Rule 5. Practice strategic non-action. Doing more doesn't always create more. Sometimes the most powerful move is stillness. Sometimes progress looks like patience. Sometimes you plant seeds, then step back and allow life to work with you. Strategic non-action is not laziness, it is wisdom. It is recognizing when action is aligned and when it is simply fear wearing the mask of productivity. When you stop forcing outcomes, space opens for solutions, breakthroughs, and opportunities to emerge naturally. The universe cannot deliver what you keep trying to drag into existence by force. Rule 6. Let gratitude create your abundance. Gratitude isn't positivity, it's energetic alignment. When you appreciate what you have, you send a message to the universe, "I am already abundant." And abundance multiplies for those who see it. Gratitude shifts you from scarcity to fullness, from fear to trust. It transforms ordinary moments into blessings and challenges into teachers. Every expression of gratitude, spoken or unspoken, raises your vibration and attracts experiences that match that higher frequency. Gratitude turns the life you have into the life you want. Rule 7. Become sovereign over your emotions. Your emotions are not tyrants. You've simply forgotten that you're the one on the throne. Stoicism teaches that while you cannot control events, you can always control your response. Emotional sovereignty means feeling fully, but choosing consciously. It means letting emotions pass through you without letting them pilot your decisions. It means learning from fear without obeying it, honoring sadness without drowning in it, and experiencing anger without unleashing it. When you control your emotional energy, you control the direction of your life, and manifestation is ultimately an energetic game.
Rule 8. Live from the philosophy of enough. You are told that you must always strive for more success, more status, more validation. But the Stoics teach that true richness comes from recognizing that you already have enough. Enough doesn't kill ambition, it purifies it. It removes the grasping, the craving, the desperation that blocks manifestation. When you feel whole now, before the goals arrive, you start attracting from abundance rather than chasing from emptiness. A person who feels enough becomes a magnet for more. A person who feels lacking pushes more away. Rule 9. Express your authentic self. Nothing blocks manifestation more than inauthenticity. When you hide who you are or chase goals that don't actually belong to you, you create internal friction. Manifestation cannot flow through a false identity. Your blessings are calibrated for your true self, not your masked one. Stoicism teaches the courage to live truthfully, to speak honestly, choose boldly, and walk your own path regardless of judgment. Authenticity repels what is wrong for you and attracts what is aligned with you. The life you want can only find the person you truly are. Rule 10. Trust the timing of the universe. Impatience is resistance. Trust is alignment. The Stoics believe that life unfolds with precision, even when that timing feels inconvenient or confusing. Divine timing is not delay, it is orchestration. Sometimes you must grow before your dream can arrive. Sometimes the world must shift before your path can open. Sometimes rejection clears the runway for something far better than what you asked for. Trusting timing doesn't mean waiting passively. It means acting purposefully and releasing the pressure of outcomes. When you stop rushing the future, you finally become ready to receive it. The Stoics didn't manifest by demanding life to obey their will. They manifested by aligning themselves with nature, wisdom, and inner stability. These 10 rules do not make life easier. They make you stronger, calmer, clearer, and more powerful. And when you become aligned, life responds, opportunities appear, synchronicities multiply. What you desire begins to gravitate toward you without force. This is the Stoic path to manifestation, not chasing, not controlling, not resisting, but becoming.